do something. Move. What if I don't want to do anything? What if I want to just stay right here? Although, there isn't actually much to do here. Okay, game, you win. Let's move.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. There's an imported flock of birds, the Xerons, who are coming right on us. So I must change our direction to avoid them. We will lose only 2 days in our schedule. I'm sure it won't be a problem for you. If it is, too bad.
Gosh, what's the problem?
2 days. Just how many birds are there? Right, so we are in room 408, which is something that would be important to remember, although from the looks of the mini-map, it won't be too hard to forget. We will do some exploring of this Zeppelin, naturally. For now, let's go down this way and speak to the Commodore. Hello there.
I don't know anything, but I'm happy. I don't know anything, but I'm happy.
Glad to hear it. Just how big is this Zeppelin?
Commodore, I must insist. This is an incredible opportunity to see these birds migrating. To observe their behavior at this altitude will most certainly give us new information about them. My friends will die of envy.
Young lady, in spite of your strange attraction to these birds, I cannot risk approaching them. Even if one were to pierce the hull of the Leviathan, we would all go crashing down faster than you could possibly say, dead duck.
Oh, Commodore, you worry too much. That's just a worst-case scenario.
It's my job to worry. With the tri-dimensional radar broken, we can't take such risks with the passengers. Our insurance rates would skyrocket.
Oh no, what's the problem now?
The Commodore is refusing to approach the Xeron birds because he's chicken.
But it will make the trip longer if we change our route.
Yes, longer by 2 days, but I don't care about the time. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I heard your conversation with the Commodore, my dear. Though none of those birds can hold a candle to your beauty, just say the word and I shall convince him. I can be quite convincing.
Mr. Ponsby, you're quite trying. You must stop hounding me like a love-sick papa. I've had it up to my neck with your annoying suggestions and more annoying antics.
You might want to think about forgetting her. There's Hard to Get, and then there's Rose.
I can't help it. My love for her has made me blind and obtuse. I'm sure that if she sees those birds, she will see me in a different light.
Yes, I've heard birds are the key to a woman's heart, but that's not the point. I can't afford to delay my trip.
Are you in love too?
Nothing that dangerous. I need to get around the world ASAP.
Ah, yes. We all have our crosses to bear.
I'm sure I can fix the situation. I'm a fixer kind of guy. The Commodore mentioned a three-dimensional radar. What's that?
It's a radar which can identify objects in the sky, such as a group of birds, another airship, a flock of angry flying squirrels.
So if we repair it, will the Commodore stay on course?
You should ask him. I can't speak for him. I don't have the right accent.
Commodore, can I talk to you for a minute?
Not if you want to talk about birds or sell me life insurance.
I'm not selling anything, and I don't give a hoot about birds. I'm offering to repair the radar. If I can, then we can stay on course and arrive on time.
That would be ideal. I would hate having another late arrival on my record, but a late arrival is better than crashing and dying. Quite frankly, I don't know how you can repair it. If only I had listened to my dear old mom, then I'd be a proctologist. Or, dare I dream, a conductor on a nice, safe train. Now, those guys have it made. If a bird is in the way, you just squish it.
Yes, I understand. You have issues. You can consider a career change after the flight. I hear the Titanic has an opening. In the meantime, could I see the radar, please? It probably only needs a good swift kick.
It's down there. Be careful, and don't make it worse, or get me in hot water with the Union.
Right, so the Commodore is worried about crashing and dying. Yet, he has this person steering the Zeppelin. You okay there, chap?
Let me work. I don't care about your suggestions.
I can do nothing. Miss Rose will never forgive me.
We can only hope. So this is the three-dimensional radar.
But this device is signed Matthew Lavishart. It's my uncle who invented this thin gummy. And not only is this machine incomplete because it's clearly missing parts, but I don't know how it works. I should ask Matthew for instructions to be able to repair and to use it.
Alright, let's find a way to do this. I will explore the Zeppelin a bit further on the way down.
Mr. Frodo Baggins from the Shire is asked to come quickly to the propulsion plant and get back his ring and his friend Gollum.
I'm guessing that is meant to be the crew area. So we are on floor 4. And floor 5 seems to be the top deck. These look quite posh. Now, is this for the first class people, or is this just a general dining area? I would say they're for the first class people, but we also have crew hanging around here as well. There's not much that we can do out here right now. The call button for these lifts do not work. Not sure what I just did there, but here we go. Wow, this Zeppelin is massive. I probably should have taken a better look, but never mind. I will do at some point later on. So we are on floor 3 and everyone seems to have left their shoes out. Clown shoes? I've never noticed these before. Hello.
Who do you think I am, young rapper?
Oh, these also look quite posh as well.
Leave me alone, smelly hooligan.
Now this area, I'm guessing some kind of lounge. Where's the bar? You'd think in this area there would be drinks as well as reading material.
Hello, I'd like to send a message.
Of course, sir. Young man, the message has arrived, but in a very bad shape. We have only the end of it, but I bet that's the best part.
Yeah, of course. Do we not get some sort of compensation for this?
Respect an angle of 0. The radar's components are very fragile and usually kept safe in a safe room.
Alright, now I have to find the missing part of the radar. It seems I'm always looking for something. My dear, slightly deranged uncle said it was in a safe cabin. But which one?
Let's go back upstairs and speak to the Commodore's assistant. We will go down to the lower decks soon. Oh yes. Oh, I can't even move from here. Not until we stopped.
Do you know which cabin holds the missing parts of the radar?
In one of the sailors' cabins, just after the lift. Here's the key.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Dear passengers, you can now learn a new language, Cave Troll Without Efforts, proposed by Gragoground from the Moria. First lesson is free. Following lessons will cost you 1 T-bone steak each.
Why are there so many Lord of the Rings references on this Zeppelin? It's not exactly hard to work out which room we need to be in. Well now, enjoy your private activities. I'll be going along now. Hold on, why are we skipping this? Okay, there we go. Now where does this fit? Oh, there we go.
Hurrah!
This game can be very awkward at times.
Have you fixed it?
Well, fix is too strong of a word, but it should work now.
Look, the captain doesn't want us to risk going back to our previous route. The big sissy's afraid a puncture will send us to meet our maker.
He is a funny, temperamental guy. I think he's off his meds. So what do we do?
I want Rose to see her birds. We have to lock the captain on the upper bridge, go to the engine, open the power valve, and come back to steer the airship.
Sure. How hard can it be to steer a giant airship?
Great! You're a man of vision and courage. Let's go and block the lift to the upper bridge.
Why can't you do it? Why do we have to do it?
I can do nothing. Miss Rose will never forgive me.
We remind you that the conference Kilts for All and All in Kilts will take place tonight in the propulsion plant.
I'm looking forward to it. It's now time to go down to the lower decks. I'm guessing these are residents from Bombay.
Namaste.
Young man, I can't do anything for you. And even if I could, I wouldn't.
That man has a lot of sense. Hold on. What is in these vats? I don't want to know. Oh yes. Here we go.
Open! Open!
That's a big tool. There's a big wrench in the wall as well.
Open! Open!
Alright. That was quick and painless? Well, I say painless. Now, do I need to speak to this guy again? I don't think so. He's just going to whine about Rose again. Or should I say, Miss Rose? And where's this guy gone? Hopefully he has been sacked. That wasn't exactly the most taxing of minigames. And it was a bit of a weird one, as I've just had to replay the section. I mean, literally just replay it. As the first time, the game decided to minimize itself for no apparent reason. Similar to the last section of the game, where I had to jump down where the open windows were. The game decided to minimize and then crash. But anyway, let's go and bring the captain back down again.
Sir, your Scottish friends are looking for you. They're waiting for you in room 103.
We remind you that the conference Kilts for All and All in Kilts will take place tonight in the propulsion plant.
Yeah, you've just told us that already.
Sorry.
Yes, have a good trip, sir.
103, so I'm guessing that is on the first floor.
you?
Oh, hello. How are you, Mr.
McFly! The Commodore's in a dreadful mood because you locked him on the upper bridge. The airship was supposed to wear the colours of Scotland, and now he's refusing to allow it.
You want the airship to be Scottish? The WTO agreed to that?
Of course they did after we paid them a hefty sum from our local advertising budget. People will take our promotion very seriously when they see our flying kilt. It's more cost efficient than taking out an ad in the Super Bowl.
God, if you could put your kilt around the Eiffel Tower or the Statue of Liberty, you would. I'm surprised you haven't tried to get the Pope to wear one.
What fantastic ideas! You should be in marketing. I'll wire him to my kilt himself. He might buy me an ale for that. First, though, we need your help. Get the plans of the airship from the upper bridge and bring them to us. They're in the Commodore's cabin, room 504. It won't want to see us again after what we've done.
What you've done?
Well, it was McFashion. He got a wee bit carried away and went a wee bit overboard. He stole the Commodore's underwear and replaced them with Scottish knickers from our spring collection. Much better for circulation, mind you.
So the Commodore is actually angry at you, not me.
Please, let's not point fingers. The point is, you promised to help us when you met the GPAC in Cairo. Or are you all talk and no action?
I'll show you in action.
Go on then. Show him in action. No? All mouth, no trousers. Oh yes. Just as I turn around, I notice the stairs.
Closed, naturally. I need to find a master key to open this door.
Now, I could pretend to look in certain areas, but I know exactly where it is. Oh, I say that, and I go down to the wrong floor.
Closed?
There we go. It's underneath our favourite magazine. One thing that I am grateful for is that we still have a stamina bar, but it's not depleting at all, thankfully. What on earth is this? I can see bottles of wine, but what's that green thing down there?